Profoto A1 is incredibly easy to use, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is by walking you through the unit. First and foremost, on the front of the A1, you have your rechargeable lithium-ion battery. On the side of the unit, you have a USB port for firmware updates. So from here, we look at the front of the unit. This is where your LED modeling lamps live, and then right here is the lip where your magnetic modifiers clamp to. To power on the unit, you simply hold down the on button and spin the wheel to unlock. That's there to make sure that you don't accidentally power on the unit when you're in transit to your shoot. Now we're gonna actually go through the menu. Hit the center button, and this is gonna activate your menu, and you have all your options. To get to them, you just spin the wheel, and when you wanna select something, you hit the center button again. First, you have your modeling lamp, and there you have 3 options. You have minimum, maximum, and proportional. Proportional means that the modeling lamp is relative to the power of the flash. Your next option is head. The head option allows you to use the A1 as an on-camera flash or just an air remote. The next setting in the menu is air. This simply turns on the transmission of the air remote. Next, you have your channels and your groups. With the Profoto Air system, you have 8 channels and 6 groups to choose from. Groups A, B, and C are going to be your TTL and manual groups. D, E, and F are manual only. Next is your zoom setting. Here we have the option of setting it to automatic or one of the preset zoom options for the A1 head. You also have the ability to control it manually or by spinning the ring on the front of the A1. Next is your ready signal. This is simply a signal letting you know that the A1 has recycled. Your options are off. If you want to beep, it will give you an audible beep to let you know that it has recycled. Dim will just dim the modeling lamp so that you know that you have a visual representation that you have recycled. And then beep and dim combine both of them. Next is your backlight option. This simply dims or brightens the backlight to the appropriate brightness. Next is the autofocus assist beam. This is a laser that we have on the front of our unit that allows you to get focus when it's dark. We can set it to on, so it's on all the time. Automatic, so that it only activates when you half press your shutter, or off, so it never turns on. The A1 uses a class 1 laser that is safe for the human eye. Your next options are for syncing the unit with your camera. Here, you can select from first, second, high S, or X-Sync. X-Sync means that you can use the Profoto A1 with any camera system because we deactivate all the pins except the sync pin. High-speed sync will be covered in another video for Canon and Nikon specifically. Standby is the next option for the Profoto A1. Here, we can set the amount of time we wait until the unit goes to sleep. You can choose from 2 minutes, 30 minutes, and never. And finally, you have version. This simply lets you know what version firmware you're currently running. On the side of the A1, you have your TTL and manual switch. In TTL mode, you have the option to flash exposure compensate plus or minus 3 stops. And when you switch the unit into manual mode, you have the ability to power it all the way through the 9-stop scale. 10 is your full power, 9 is half power, 8 is quarter power, and so on down the scale. You have your modeling lamp button to toggle the modeling lamp on and off. Also, holding the modeling lamp button down will actually toggle the head on and off. In the top left corner is where you have your beam pattern. This is a visual representation of what your light is doing. And that's how you use the Profoto A1.